A new study comparing the amount of salt in children's fast food meals around the world is being called alarming. Research by the World Action on Salt and Health compared the sodium content of meals at 4 major fast food chains. In 8 out of 10 meals, kids were getting more than a gram of salt in a single sitting. Joining us now from Calgary is Dr. Norman Campbell. He is a member of the World Action on Salt and Health. And doctor, tell me how this study was conducted.
Sure. This was a survey of the amount of salt in fast food restaurants, in particular focusing on children meals, so McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Subway.
Okay, so tell me how much salt our kids should be getting on a daily basis.
Sure. Well, at age 1 to 3, about 1,000 milligrams a day is recommended in Canada. As you go 3 to 9, it goes up to 1,200 milligrams a day, and then from 9 to 50, 1,500 milligrams a day, and then lesser amounts for older people.
Okay, and the salt levels were measured. This was an international study, so they looked at different countries in this. Tell us what was found, because it's so interesting. The level of salt differs from country to country.
Well, that's one of the amazing things, and this has been noted in previous surveys. The same product from the same company can have vastly different amounts of salt in the different countries, and so up to a 10-fold range in salt. In particular, countries where the governments are active, and so South Africa regulates salt in foods, tended to have very low salt. United Kingdom is quite active, and its salt levels are low. Canada was right in the mid to upper mid-range for most products, but I think the Kentucky Fried Chicken fries sort of won gold medal for the highest amount of salt.
So Canada can do a lot better, clearly.
Oh, Canada for sure can do an awful lot better, and that's one of the important messages out of this study is these companies already have formulations that have low salt. And I think it's just outrageous that they're not bringing these to Canadians to help reduce blood pressure and health issues in Canada.
But it's about government, I guess, pressuring the food industry to do better.
Absolutely. Where the governments are active, we're seeing good results. Canada did have an excellent sodium reduction strategy. But at the last minute in 2011, the government basically said that it was going to be entirely voluntary without any monitoring or oversight. And so that really made it a highly ineffective program at that point.
So for parents and caregivers who are going with their kids or the kids they're taking care of for fast food, doctor, what should they be looking at with regards to salt? What should they be considering bottom line?
Well, the bottom line is the food industry in Canada is really training children to eat foods that are high in sugars, saturated fats, trans fats, and sodium. This is really causing hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, obesity, and that's driving premature death and disability and healthcare costs. And so the first thing parents should do is really avoid giving their children foods from fast food restaurants and avoiding processed foods. Canadians are really lacking fresh fruits and vegetables, lean meats, fish and poultry, nuts and seeds. Those have very little saturated fats, trans fats, sodium, or free sugars.
And we've got to be proactive when it comes to our health. Doctor, thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome.